Hi everybody, and welcome back to Lost Genre Reddit Stories. This one's from user Bambina133. My boyfriend, 19 male, broke up with me, 17 female, over an anime crush. We got into a huge argument yesterday about some things and what we need to fix, etc. I told him I really like to read fan fiction and anime characters are basically my escape from reality. I know the difference between reality and fiction, so why is it an issue? I received several texts while I was sleeping since he works the night shift saying he asked people at his job if it's okay, etc. and telling me they're saying it's not. He also sent me someone's Reddit post about their husband being obsessed with a character. The difference with me is that I'm not obsessed at all. He then proceeded to Google about it saying people who have crushes on cartoon characters are mentally ill. He also said stuff like, those characters aren't going to be the ones that love you. Like, I literally know that. I already told him I know reality separates from fiction. Then sent me these texts saying, your family and lover isn't supposed to come second to no one. No one. Why should your happiness have to crush me when there is so many other things that can make you happy? I have many hobbies that make me happy and not a single one gets in the way of our relationship, so you need to realize what you are doing wrong. Just think of it like this. If your kid was on the line, would you stop or just let them go? You would stop, right? 'Cause you actually love your kids unconditionally. Unlike me, where I always have to provide something to make you happy and love me. I talked to this old lady named Karen about it, and she said, don't let a girl tell you she loves you if she can't adapt to the way you want to be loved, because if you go to a doctor and ask for medicine and they give you the wrong one, are they helping you or making it worse? He then texted me saying not to reply until he wakes up, which is annoying. Am I being crazy or something? Like, it's just a fictional character, a literal pixel. Please, someone tell me you understand me. I really need help. I'm already emotionally disconnected from this relationship. I tried opening up to him about something that makes me happy, and this is what I get. Wow, OP, your boyfriend or ex or whatever sounds like a huge douche nozzle, and he should get arrested by the douche nozzle police, honestly. Everything that he did is manipulation. First of all, why would he think that making a survey at work should influence your relationship? That's like the most childish manipulation tactic out there, and also an argumentative fallacy. Second, all those texts, oh wow, there is so much to unpack there, but let me sum it up for you. He's nuts and you need to run away from him as fast as you can. That fanfiction or that anime character, that's your happy place. It doesn't mean you live there. Now, it would be a lot different if you would buy a body pillow and name it after the character, and if anybody asks you to go somewhere, that you need to check with the body pillow if you can go. That would be weird, but you're not doing that. All jokes aside, OP, you need to get away from that guy because he's bad news. He is emotionally abusive and it's trying to really manipulate you. Please get away. So now, let's move on to the community comments to see what kind of advice they gave OP. La Fille Anglaise 18 says, he's being so immature. Just lose his number and enjoy your anime. I spend my life reading fan fiction and am anime obsessed. But like you say, OP, I know what's real and what's not. Most of the time. My boyfriend is happy, I'm happy. That's all there's to it. Doesn't affect our relationship because why the hell would it? Okay, Knee384 says, throw the whole man away. It's not the anime, it's him. When I was 16, I dated this 19-year-old guy who told me I was too nerdy for him after I went to a Comic-Con. I asked him, oh, okay, are we breaking up then? He started crying like, I can't believe you would say that. Why can't you just be different? I ended up staying with him another year and it was miserable. Tickerific says, this seems like you dodged a bullet. I'm sure there's way more to this story and maybe he had a legit reason to feeling concerned and possibly feeling like you were violating a boundary. But the way he acted, he whipped himself into a frenzy over this. And that makes me think, just what would he have done if there had been a more serious issue? Nothing good. And I'm almost willing to wager he's tossing and turning in bed, getting more angry. Break up, block him, move on. Well, it looks like the community all agree that OP needs to leave this guy behind and in the past. So let's move on to the update to see what OP ended up doing. Hello everyone, I want to say thank you all for helping me with everything. I ended everything with my now ex-boyfriend. I decided to speak with him one last time to let him know I'm absolutely done. And he has tried manipulating me, saying things like, "You're going to miss me. When you're out in the real world, it's hard to find someone." Also telling me I'm making a big mistake and that I will be alone the rest of my life. I'm very proud of myself and I'm looking into therapy and a protective order against him. He tried to ensure me that I am only making this decision because of the internet, Reddit, and he even told his mother that and tried to make me look like the bad guy and that the only reason I'm leaving is because of the internet. He also said that he knows what I want and that he is sorry for letting his emotions take over and that saying that's not what a real man does, etc, etc. I just told him to shut the hell up and come pick his stuff up. Clothes and a ring he gave me. He said he doesn't need to because he will eventually give me a new one, implying we will be together in the future, which is ridiculous. He has tried to apologize for the 2 years of BS he put me through. People make mistakes and grow. It took 2 years until I decided it was over for him to grow. He also thinks it's because he has some so-called lack of confidence and that he used to have confidence because that's the man you met when we were dating. I'm a little bee now. I just laughed in his face that he still doesn't get it. Apparently, he claims he already did a therapy session thing about relationships and mental health. I asked for proof and he says I deleted it. How stupid. Apparently, the therapist wants us to have 3 weeks to ourselves and then we can talk about possibly fix things and build a relationship. He doesn't understand that I am absolutely done. He also said things like, "You're committed to me, so you can give me an answer on why you don't want to be with me." I don't have answers besides I was put through too much of his crap and I don't want to be with him anymore. He can't take that for an answer and tried saying, "Well, you made mistakes too." I decided to block him because I don't owe him anything. I recorded every conversation of him yelling at me and his manipulative ways, and it's humiliating that I was with this person for so long, but I learned my lesson. He is blocked and I'm ready to get on with my life and I feel better than ever, so yay me! Okay, OP, well first of all, good for you on ending this thing and getting away from him and blocking him. But I would keep an eye out because if he can't take your answer that you just don't want to be with him anymore, then he could get weird and stalky and even dangerous, so be careful. Hopefully he will eventually understand that you just don't want to be with him because of him, not anything else. Or maybe that lady Karen can give him a hint, or mommy can help him see better, or the people at work he could do a survey, I don't know, but you just need to stay safe and away from this guy. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Let me know in the comment section. Anyways, as you can probably see, there is still some time left in the video, so let's continue with another post. This is a story 3 years in the making, and it's from user TerribleTerribleWed. My best friend, 22 female, is giving up a full ride scholarship to be with her boyfriend of less than 3 months. My best friend has a full ride scholarship, tuition, rent, books from our university. She is a very book smart girl and has been on the dean's list almost every semester. This is our 3rd year of college. The issue is that she is a gullible person. Even though she is book smart, she will get caught up in things like multi-level marketing schemes. She will date older men who take advantage of her, many things like that. While she was home over the summer, she and her old high school crush, 20 male, started hanging out. At the end of the summer, he officially asked her to be his girlfriend. I like the guy and think he is better for her than her past flings, but they are getting very serious very fast. Last month, she told me she was thinking about transferring to his university. I told her that was ridiculous, and she would give up her scholarship and have to take out loans. Turns out, she applied to transfer anyway. Today she got her acceptance notice and couldn't be more excited. I've already told her this is a bad idea, but she is so gullible, and her mother is the same way. Her mom thinks this is true love. Two small-town lovebirds crossing paths again. My roommate keeps saying that this is just like her parents' romance and she needs to give this relationship everything. Her parents are divorced, by the way. Is there anything I can say or do to help her reconsider? I already voiced my opinion once, and it didn't do anything. Well, Opie, in all honesty, I don't think there's much more you can do. You already said what you needed to say, and if she didn't listen to you or didn't do anything, then that's about it. In my personal opinion, your friend may be very book smart, but she's not life smart. If that is true love, and it is a strong relationship, then it should be able to withstand being long distance for a while, shouldn't it? There is the saying, the heart wants what the heart wants. But let's face it, the heart is not always smart. And what about that mom? I mean, I'm all for young love and all that stuff, sure. But encouraging your daughter to leave a scholarship and go into debt for a relationship that is less than 3 months? Honestly, that just sounds stupid. I mean, let's face it. The first 3 months of any relationship is all lovey-lovey and stuff. And then when you really start talking and getting to know one another, that's what you truly learn about the other person. And to that respect, long-distance relationships actually help a lot. Because you need to talk, you need to get to know each other. There's nothing else you can do. You can't touch them, you can't kiss them, you can't cuddle with them. Nothing. So that really builds a solid relationship. But what do I know? It's not like that is my personal life experience. Oh wait, it is! Anyways, let's continue to the comment section to see what the community had to say about this 3 years ago, and then we're gonna move on to the update to see what ended up happening. Miss Trixie says, while your friend is clearly making a bad decision, it is her decision to make. If you feel you must, have another talk with her, but it sounds like it's gonna fall on deaf ears. Her mother sure is a piece of work. Good grief. Ask Me Things About Stuff says, honestly, this is the kind of thing where you just need to let it play out. You already voiced your concerns. That's the best you can do sometimes. If you push harder, then you'll be pushing her away. Besides, who are you to say that this won't work out well in the long run? Opie responds, it's not that I think they won't work out. They might, and I'd be very happy. It's the fact that she'll be giving up her full scholarship to go. And no, her family can't afford it. When we talked about her transferring, she mentioned that even if she got a transfer student scholarship, she'd have to take out $20,000 to $30,000 in loans. It's an out-of-state school. Her mom is willing to co-sign because true love. But I think that if it is true love, they can wait another year until she graduates. Then again, I might not be able to do anything. I at least want to sit her down one more time so I feel like I did everything I could if this blows up. Sayonella says, as stupid as we know this decision is, she needs to make her own mistakes. It's never too late to undo a mistake. You might need to travel a different, more complicated path, but she needs to make whatever silly mistakes she's going to make so that she can grow as a person. I agree with every single one of the commenters, particularly the ones that spoke about growth. I mean, if Opie's friend is dead set on leaving the scholarship, taking out loans, and transferring to be with true love or whatever, and it doesn't work out, then hopefully she will learn. If not, then we're gonna see one of these people that had a lot of potential, but just always made the wrong mistakes. Hopefully that's not the case. Anyways, now is the moment where I ask you guys, what do you think happened? Do you think true love prevailed and, it all worked out fine and fantastic? Or do you think it was a huge mistake and now that friend is beating herself up? If you want, pause the video and let me know in the comment section. So now, let's continue with the 3-year update. Just found this throwaway account and I thought I should give an update. My friend and I are now 25 and we're still close. She did transfer schools and lose her scholarship. She also graduated late because of the transfer. In all, it cost her more than $30,000 in student loans, which she regrets. Things did not work out between her and her boyfriend. He really wanted to live a party boy lifestyle with her at home to cook and clean up after him. They broke up 1 year after she transferred. She still had a semester left, which was really difficult and lonely because she had no friends aside from him and his social circle. After graduation, she got a job as a teacher in her hometown, so she does have a way to pay back the loans. She's pretty happy. She's now engaged to a different guy she started dating around 2 years ago. They got together right after she moved home. Yes, it's fast, but they live together with no issues. They aren't going to start planning a wedding until restrictions ease up. She's less gullible now and more skeptical of her mom's advice. Her experience really opened her eyes to the consequences of her choices. And there you go, it did not work out. I guess true love didn't withstand the party boy lifestyle that dude had. I mean, come on, it was a relationship that was less than 3 months old. They didn't know each other at all. The big takeaway and huge silver lining is that apparently the friend learned a huge life lesson that was worth more than $30,000. That's an expensive life lesson to learn. And so we've reached the end of the video. I truly hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to reach our goal of 100,000 subscribers. Also, if you feel like chatting with others from this community, you can always join my Discord server and check out my subreddit. I'll leave the links in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video.